This is Michael with Go Be Strong, and this is the focus video on the strength empathy. People exceptionally talented in the empathy theme can sense other people's feelings by imagining themselves in the other's lives or situations. So let's talk about the power and edge of empathy. People with strong empathy talents are able to build and form relationships that have great emotional depth. These are wonderful, meaningful relationships. Others feel understood by them and seek their company. They're more comfortable with them. And their innate ability to understand the emotions of those around them provides comfort and stability. If you've got empathy, you'll say things like, I am an emotional person. I will make the visceral explicit. That is, I will make the feelings real. I bring emotional intelligence. And I need the freedom to laugh or cry or vent or yell hurrah. I love the gladness, the sadness, and even the madness of humanity. And I hate the things that block or limit emotional expression. A metaphor for me would be that a person's effect will often determine his or her effect, right? So this is the sort of the feelings will impact the performance. Happy people will do better, for instance. And a barrier label, some might say that I've got a bleeding heart or I'm too soft or whatever. If you're coaching or working with someone that has empathy, help them to appreciate and hone their gift for understanding the thoughts and feelings of others. They can bring emotional depth to the relationships they form and build stronger relationships. Before securing their commitment, though, to a particular cause or action, ask them how they feel and even how others feel about the issues involved. For them, these emotions are as real as other practical factors and must be weighed when making decisions. And help them identify and find ways to work with positive, optimistic people. They will pick up on these feelings and they'll be motivated. Pessimists and cynics will just depress them and make them sad. They're better around positive people. The triad for empathy is interesting. Empathy will say something like, I usually can tell how someone feels. And individualization will say, I usually can tell who someone is. On the other side, empathy will sort of be, intuition helps me decide what to do. And analytical will say, data helps me decide what to do. Some action items, if you've got empathy, are practice refining the words that you use to name the feelings that you're experiencing and observing in others, right? So try to put a vocabulary to these feelings. It'll help you to understand them and manage them. Sometimes it's important to be silent. You have the talent to let other people understand that you know how they feel without saying a word. So over time, refine your nonverbal communication skills. And just be a good listener. You can act quickly and firmly if someone is behaving in a way that is unhealthy for that person or for someone else around them. Understanding someone's emotional state does not mean that you must excuse this behavior. And pair with those that have things like command or activator. These might not be natural pairings for you, but these people will help you to take needed action even though people's feelings might suffer. There are some barrier labels for empathy. Some people feel that they can't let go of the emotions of a situation, or as we said, they might be thought of as soft or moody. Sometimes people feel they get too emotionally involved in other people's situations, or that they could take on the negative emotions of those around them, which is why we suggest that you keep them around positive people to the best of your ability. Here's an image and a quote to ponder. And some additional resources if you'd like to learn more. Until then, go be strong.